These are my personal highlights of the year, when it comes to what I played and watched. Most came out in earlier years. This is what I loved and was able to consume in 2024. Starting off with what I played. My life as a teenage exocolonist. This game is compelling for a plethora of reasons. My only reason is I wasn't satisfied with the endings I was getting, so I kept playing and playing. Each playthrough, each session, there was something new to learn, whether it was about the world or the characters, and I loved that. Even with the one playthrough, you're in for a wonderful time. The music works in tandem with the game being effective when it wants to be, and being unconcerned and peaceful otherwise. I dare say this is my favorite cast of characters in any game of all time. I could only find two I didn't like, but that's because I personally found them revolting. But they could also be the best, and I'm just missing out. Main plot is great. Art is chef's kiss. The gameplay is an interesting spot for me. I like it and had trouble in extending it to its core, but once you do, it just clicks. This is a must play if you don't mind reading and love being enthralled with a great world with amazing characters. Pandora's Tower. Elena is cursed. In hopes of undoing this curse, Aaron has to venture into the 13 Towers, trudging back and forth, giving Elena items to hinder the curse and show his love. Managing the curse and Elena's bond is your job, along with finding your way through the towers using your attacks, and dodging or blocking anything that comes your way. The main shakeup is the chain. This bad boy can fit so much utility in it. Swing, shoot, spin, attach, pull, and tie things up with this baby. Be up on there on that motherfucking chain. Shoot, 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 shoot. Each tower has their own theme, a different and interesting layout to the site for each time. Same for the bosses, which are good overall but can only be defeated using the chain. Figuring out what makes them tick so you can utilize the chain is always satisfying. I just adore Elena. While Aaron feels like half a character, that's where Elena gets to carry the whole, and it works. But really wanted to see more from Aaron. Elena's voice actor does an amazing job, truly. Hearing Elena say, "What's up?" never fails to put a smile on my face. The OST is good. The observatory theme is fantastic. I'm a sucker when it comes to a loved one getting cursed type of ordeal, so this is way up my alley. I highly recommend this. A thousand times resist. If you love story-driven games, you need to play this. Literally get it right now and play it. The game is just phenomenal. Music is wonderful. Don't let the graphics dissuade your interest, because the art direction is so fucking spectacular. You'll be surprised with how gorgeous this game can be. They knew how important the character designs were. They're very distinct. Even details relating to their function and more. The use of color makes them easier to tell apart while cluing you in on their nature. The characters are complex with a lot of depth, and the relationship dynamics on display are consistently gut-wrenching. Zhao, Fixer, and Watcher are my goats. The voice actors really do an amazing job of bringing these characters to life and more. Red to Blue Sisters. Princess Crown. I honestly can't believe George Kamitani and his team were able to ship a game in 1997 and look like it came out today. The visuals are a true marvel. The combat I wish was a beat deeper, circumvents that problem with interesting gear and items you can use. This game can ship with an English translation, but a person by the name of Anoop translated for us to enjoy. The story gets the job done and the characters are lovable. Our dearest Princess Galadriel sets out on a quest to save her kingdom and follow in the footsteps of becoming like her mother. Galadriel is just a cutie pie. I wish she would return in some way. Vanillaware, make it happen, please. The music is very good, but some tracks are more played than others. The busy town is burned into my ears. We'll never get over the sprite work. The demons are cool as fuck. Once I saw one of the griffins, I knew George is that dude. He does not fuck around when it comes to making hot creatures. Love him for that. Mice T. Disclaimer for this one. There are a great number of smack scenes, nudity, and fetishes catered to in this one, so if you're immediately uninterested, skip to here. If you don't mind or care for them, you can always turn them off in-game. Our wonderful MC, Margaret D. Campos, happens upon a T that has transformative powers which ends up spicing her and her friends' lives in many ways. Four romanceable characters with their own intriguing story to tell, and oh so hot freaking new scenes which are very nice. Margaret's design pulled me in from the get-go, and I stayed for the wonderful writing and stories this game initially surprised me with. I've done one route completely while I'm currently in another. That first route has left me itching for more. This new route seems like it will not disappoint since as a topic I've been questionably personing myself. Depending on the route, the topics will vary, but so far they do a great job of writing so you know exactly what they're trying to convey. The smeg scenes are great at breaking up the story, it's like a little breather then right back in. The art is good to amazing depending on the scene, but remains cute all the way through luckily. The music is well crafted with tracks that fit the tone of the scenes. I need more rodent girls. For sure. Kicking off with what I watched, Shin Kamen Rider. Electric from beginning to end. Knew nothing about the Kamen Rider series going in. Now I yearned for more. All of the bugs have cool powers and interesting personalities to suit them. The OST has its moments. You don't know it yet, but we're all Kamen Rider. Yes, you and me. Ladybird. I don't remember the last time I cried so hard at something. I couldn't even lock back in for those last 30 minutes. The score is just amazing, especially Ladybird's theme. She's really something else. Turning Red. Love the animation style. All of the girls are literally to die for. Will forever be a fun watch. Breaking generational family trauma through one medium at a time. The original score brought together with pop songs from Four Town themselves fits perfectly. Had me tearing up a little at the end. Hoping Disney doesn't fork it up with Pixar too much because I need more movies like this. Speed Racer. My favorite childhood movie. It's so fucking good. Why do we not have another one already? The race scenes are from another world. They take you by the fucking balls and speed you along the entire track. A ton of scenes are so vibrant and colorful, I feel like you cannot fail to have a good time while watching this movie. It's weird how little Speed talks, but kinda funny. Haven't even found anything close to those race sequences though. Maybe Jack X Combat Racing, but it's not enough. Give me more, please. I need more. Dead Demons, DDDDD Destruction at its core is about Oran and Kadoy. The best partners in crime I've seen in a while. Their relationship can't be broken, no matter what's in the way. Even let's say an alien invasion were to happen. This is a show you have to see to believe, and it's a ride to the end. Many lovable characters. Many weird looking ones. Many questions that will be answered eventually. Brave Bang Bravenor is a bunch of things. Fruity, of course. Cool as shit, yes. Can devolve into plot shenanigans, but can get confusing, yes. But if you just allow yourself to be taken for the ride, you'll end up with a new favorite. The two leading men have a great dynamic. The joyful Smith and the sullen Asami. One so scared of letting everyone down, while the other wants to be what they are. A star. A real hero. Dude, do not get me started on Braven himself. He effortlessly steals the show anytime he's on screen. And had me sing his lines anytime he did the Braven Smash! Braven and Asami make the funniest duo. Also, the OP and Edie are absolute fire. You gotta watch this when you get a chance. Revolutionary Girl Utena. I'm still watching it, 20 episodes in, but by far one of my favorites of the year. Dueling for the potential fate of the world and hand in marriage of a lovely bride? Where have I heard this before? Auntie, my dear, my honey pie, my sweet pea, my cutie patootie. Why must everybody treat you this way? I hate it, especially Nanami. Including her episodes at times, but it allowed the funniest fucking frame ever to happen, so I can't dislike it too much. What I do love are the motifs they use when revolving around a duel, especially the twins. Love the music too, especially the ED and the climb to the duel, proving to be a very satisfying watch, along with the twists revealed as well as the new ones they have in store. When the camellia blooms, once the K-drama gets going, it's hard for me to pull out, so this is no exception. I love how the entire town plays by its own rules, with women at the helm of the household and running businesses, so the men are just male wives, which makes for a great time. As most K-drama soundtracks are, this one is also fire. Young Seek is intentionally the funniest fucker around while being very earnest. Dumb Becky is the underdog when it comes to how the town treats her, so you're rooting for her from the get-go. While her son Pilgul is forever fighting for her, even at his young age. I adore how they handled his relationship with Dumb Becky. Even had me tearing up for one of the moments. You can tell they truly matter to one another and wouldn't give anything to be apart from one another. Young Seek and Dumb Becky are cute together, but alas, many things keeping them apart from one another. Usually the side plot can be hit or miss for me, but this time, it blended very well with the romance. It wasn't too big of a hindrance. If anything that surprised me the most and had me saying I get it, it would have to be Acer X. Middle of the fucking line got me crying over a zine about boobs. Dude, be so fucking serious. I was a straight mess for hours because of it. Wouldn't even think this would be one of my reasons I want to live. Kinda needed it though. Thought I was losing my mind in a way that wasn't human before reading it. Also, the art is so fucking beautiful. Wish they still use this style, but I'll still be interested in what the creator will do. Honorable mentions are I Saw the TV Glow and I Liked Movies. These are both pretty good, but I don't have much to say about them. But my dishonorable mention, on the other hand, which is League of Legends, unfortunately, it's just straight ass. This game is a cancer like no other. Imagine having the most annoying abilities thrown at you game after game, the most annoying matchups, the most annoying everything. This game is that. And this is probably why that teammates are fucking toxic. This is genuinely why people are fucking toxic on this game. Because this game is insanely annoying. All the fucking time, dude. It just makes no fucking sense to me how people can play this shit. When it's fun, it's very fun, but for me, I'm never having fun. I get into the game like, damn, I gotta face this bitch. Oh, I gotta face this bitch. And I start laning. Guess what? Boom. Random ass stun out of nowhere. Gotta deal with that for 15 minutes. I get a character I fucking hate. I'm sitting there for 15 minutes dealing with that. That's too long. That's too long to be annoyed. Like, I don't get how people play this shit. I just don't get it. My favorite trope, though, so far this year has been time loops. You know and love them. Having varying circumstances surrounding the protag and what they need to do in order to escape to achieve their goal. Though circumstances may be different, similarities between these stories are easy to make. One of these similarities I've noticed is losing a loved one. Sometimes many times. The loop in itself might just be able to save them, and solely them or perhaps the entire world. Regardless of such, we see the gradual toll their deaths take upon the protag. We understand the protag loves them through and through, so with every death, you just have to watch it unfold. And just their tough luck, try again next time. Each time they die, they possibly carried that over to the next loop. Which every croak, more pain adds to the weight. I cannot imagine losing the one I love over and over again, just to have to say, fuck that, let's go next. I'll be damned if I fuck it up and then get them killed again. But helpless in stopping a death that I'm doing everything in my power not to happen. This year I witnessed 4 characters overcome their loop, whether or not their desired goal was reached. Hell, even this situation could be possible in a different context outside of time loops, which is insane, because this parallels one of my favorite games back in 2017. Time loopers have it rough, so it's easy to be sucked into their struggle.